right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the broadcast. I forgot to turn on my light just seconds before getting started. We're on YouTube again tonight. We're on Facebook again tonight. We're on Periscope again tonight. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, just let me know in the chat before I get started. Those of you watching the replay, if you didn't see part one of this, I highly encourage you to go see part one so you can have some context to what part two is going to be about, because going to kind of pick up from where we left off after 2 hours of conversation and some back and forth. So what's going on, Miss? I'm gonna scroll back up. I saw you put it in here for me. Carmelita, Lita. I saw Roz, I saw Aiden the Master Gamer was on here. I saw BJ was on here. So good evening to all you all. It's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to continue the conversation from last night. So if you missed last night's broadcast, I highly encourage you to go back and watch it. We definitely went through some Q&A, kind of touched on some points. So definitely check that out to bring more context to tonight's conversation. Another housekeeping thing real quick, if you are on Facebook, you might want to jump over to the YouTube channel and watch me over there. YouTube is quicker, it's faster, and you have the ability to leave super chats over there. So super chats will take priority. Those of you all that weren't on last night, you probably have no idea what that means, but definitely jump over on the YouTube channel. Monty Weaver is the name over there, and definitely watch it over there as well. And I think that's all the housekeeping things that I have. We're going to pick up from where we left off. I will show you guys something that I found today as well when it comes to live video on the Facebook side. So I'll do some screen share with you guys tonight. If you have questions based off of what we went through last night and you need some suggestions, some helps, just some strategies, something to kind of bring some clarity, let me know in the chat tonight. We'll definitely go through that. And without further ado, let's kind of jump into this. So the concept, what's going on, Antonio? Good to see you, brother. So the concept of what we talked about last night, for those that weren't with us, I'm not going to recap 2 hours of conversation, but I was really focusing in on connecting with the new people that show up to your live videos, the new people that show up and they leave a comment on your post, the new people, the people that we friend on Facebook, the people that we subscribe to their YouTube channels, or they subscribe to our YouTube channels rather. They're leaving comments on our posts, they're showing up in our live videos. How we really need to pay attention to the new people that show up. And I'm not going to go back through all of it, but you got to watch it all. And so last night we were just focusing on that. You know, we have our regular peoples that always show up, that are faithful people, are people that are part of our tribe. They always show up to our live streams. They show up and they support our posts. They show up and share our content. They promote whatever it is that we're selling, and they do it willingly. Those are our faithful people. We always take care of them. But the concept that I wanted to hit on was the new people. Like, how do we embrace the new people and communicate with the new people through social media? Not just connecting with people and just never building upon that, but really connecting with the people that show up and spend time on our feeds, on our broadcasts. You know, we scroll through social media so fast, and those of us that are content creators, so everything I'm talking about is from the content creator's perspective, okay? All of us that create content, we want people to see what it is that we're doing, what it is we're promoting, what it is that we're selling. We want to grow an audience. We want to become Insta famous. All of that goes into the reason as to why we show up on camera, why we take the time to upload videos, why we take the time to do webinars. We want people to see it. We want people to take an action. So that's the concept of everything that we're going to pick up on tonight. Is anybody hearing static? Anybody else hearing static before I continue? Unfortunately, this is the only mic I have with me. The other mics are in the office, but if anybody else is hearing static, let me know and I can try to do a reset. It's on your end as well. All right, let me try to reset this real quick and then we'll get into it. All right, so give me 1 second. All right, so let me know how it sounds now. Ross said I sounded good. You guys give me like some threes in the chat. Type the number 3 if I sound good in the chat. And I love how you said that, Carmelita. I'm gonna call you Lady C just so I can get it out. I love how you said that. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to. All right, there we go. I'm getting distracted over here. I love how you said that, learning a lesson on how to reset a mic. So over here on YouTube, and that's one of the things with video in general. Before I get into the content, I will touch on it because I love it. Is having an out, having an escape plan, having a way to fix a problem before it happens. And so one of the things that when I go live is I kind of know my bailout systems. It's one of the things I actually learned when learning how to ride a motorcycle, getting my license for that, is they tell you to have an exit strategy. And so, rather than shutting down the stream and interrupting the whole audience and having people to try to jump back on live and find the live stream again, one of the quick things to do is just to reset your equipment. So if the camera all of a sudden started freezing, it would be unplugging the camera, plugging it back in, turning it on, turning it off, just like the microphone. So I'm glad you pointed that out. But having like a backup system per se is kind of one of those things that you kind of think about going into live stream. And I know Nikki's going to teach our class on OBS soon. So when she does, I'll let you all know, those of you all that want to learn some of the different things with video. But one of the things I had talked about when I had taught it a while ago was just having a checklist of things that you do before you go live. Restarting your computer so you have it fresh and ready to go. Restarting your equipment so it's fresh and ready to go. Not having too many tabs open before you get ready to go live. Testing out to make sure you know where stuff is before you go live. So it's kind of like a checklist I do before actually going live. All right, so let's get into connecting with our audience, our new friends audience. So I want to recap real quick. So these are the tips we went through last night. Show up, engage with your audience, whether that's in the chat, live, if people show up live, and then your recorded audience as well. And I'm gonna kind of teach on the recorded audience here for a minute. So show up is easy. You got to show up, turn on the camera. You gotta make a post. You got to let people know what it is that you do for your new audience, right? Because they're brand new to you. They're gonna scroll down your feed. They're gonna go to your channel, find out what you're about, and then engaging with your audience. One of the things, like last night, we had a lot of people come on that I'm friends with on Facebook, but I've never really had a conversation with before, or people get posted or they get tagged into the stream, like Roz always tags people. There was another lady that tagged someone, and as a result of people being tagged, a new audience is brought into your ecosystem, right? And so because I don't know everyone, if I see them commenting in the chat, it's easy to engage with the new person that's in the chat. It's difficult to engage with the person if they don't say anything, because you don't know that they're there all the time just due to technology. But when people do actually leave a comment, you want to go back to your videos as well and answer your comments too. Now, if you get a lot of comments, sometimes it can be a little frustrating to find the responses, but you can definitely go back and respond to the comments that people are leaving for you, because you never know what that conversation will lead to going further. So responding to your comments is something that you can do. And if you want a little strategy behind that, don't respond to your comments like right after you get off your live stream. Reason being is you can kind of play the algorithm game. And the way that works is you can actually respond to comments a little bit later so that that video gets pushed back up in everybody's newsfeed. So rather than, what's going on, J Beans? Rather than commenting directly, I'm talking Facebook now, responding to questions, saying thank you for joining, any of that, wait a little while, wait a few hours, wait until, let me get this, hold on, I'm gonna have to block this one. All right. I'm about to get used to the trolls on the YouTube side now. Rather than responding so quick, if you respond a little bit later, those posts get pushed back up in the algorithm. And the people that didn't see your posts initially, the people that didn't see your live streams initially, they have a better chance of now seeing it because they missed it at that specific time. But now that it got reposted, essentially with those comments, now they can see it again later. You don't even always have to like leave an answer on posts. Like you can go back to posts you might have did like a year ago. And what some people do is they'll take their own posts and in the comment section, they'll put like a period and hit enter. It's just a way to re-engage that post to come back up into someone's feed. So I'll show you an example of what that looks like. So let me jump over into Facebook and screen with logo here. All right. All right, so and yes, you got blocked. I keep seeing too much craziness come out that it's distracting. So we will remove them again. All right, so let's jump into Facebook here, and I'm going to scroll down to an older post here. All right, so let's say, I'm trying to find an older post here on my page. Let's say I did some really good information that's still relevant to now. I'm going to use one of these because I'm actually going to show you something in one of these posts. How to do live streaming, computer or mobile, streaming with multiple platforms. This video that I did is still relevant, but if the person didn't come on at June 6th and see this video, then they missed the content, obviously. Or if they did not engage with this content or watch the replay within a time frame that other people were commenting and responding, this video kind of goes away in everybody's mind. Nobody sees it. It doesn't have any purpose. So unlike YouTube, the video's worthless at that point unless somebody is just going to scroll down your feed. So one of the ways that you can re-engage this post is I could go back in here to people that had already left a comment. Now, like some people are my regulars, so I'll just go and I'll respond to Nikki. She said, I love Restream. I'm going to think about Wirecast. So I can go in here and just re-engage this whole post from June 6th. It's at the beginning of the month. I'm going to re-engage this whole post. And I'll just say, Wirecast is my favorite live streaming software, right? So what just happened is more people that didn't see this original Facebook Live would now see this video populate. And you can do this for other platforms too. IG, you can do it for YouTube. Any engagement goes back to that that tip I shared with you guys, any engagement on your post helps keep your post active. And you definitely want to do that for your new subscribers, okay? Now, I want to show you something with the video aspect of this as well. It's a little techie. If you live stream on Facebook from your computer, give me a 2 in the chat. Okay, if you live stream to Facebook from your computer, more often than not, give me a 2. If you more often do mobile to Facebook, give me a 4 in the chat. Okay, because what I'm about to show you only works for one version, and so I want to know who I'm talking to. So if you live stream to Facebook from your computer, give me a 2. If you live stream from Facebook, give me a 4. Okay, so one of the things that Facebook allows you to do is change your thumbnails for your videos, but it doesn't, at least I didn't realize it, some of y'all might know this, it didn't allow you to change your thumbnail for your personal pages. If you were live streaming and you were setting up your live stream ahead of time, you can go in and select your thumbnails, and then they kind of moved it with the new version. But if you're live streaming to Facebook from your computer, from your personal page, the very first thing they see is when you hit the start button, which I don't like. What's going on, Dr. Kai? Me and you kind of had this conversation. So one of the things I was looking to do was I didn't want people to scroll down my feed and start with the countdown timer. The countdown timer is great, but I didn't want people to see the countdown timer if they were watching by replay, because chances are they didn't know what to expect visually, right? They could read the title, but some people just don't read, but they didn't know what to expect visually. So what you can do, and I found this out by accident, so if y'all knew this, definitely let me know. You can't click on the 3 dots off your page and edit your video to do it. Because if you do that, you can only edit the words, okay? If you click on your actual video and bring it up, let me mute that, and then you click on the 3 dots in the far upper right corner by your name, this is only for desktop, then you can go into edit video and change this thumbnail. Now, I wanted a different thumbnail, so there's 10 that they give you, and you can pick which one is just the better option for you, okay? So I'm gonna pick thumbnail number 9 and I'm gonna save it, because I did not like the fact that that thumbnail was my countdown timer. So if I go back to my news feed and go back to my name, it's gonna pop, it's gonna happen real quick because it's just the thumbnail, and then it's gonna automatically start playing. So I'm gonna try to go slow when I get there, and you'll see it, but it'll go real quick. And I changed it for that one I just scrolled past too. I should have showed you that one too. All right, so it's coming up. Well, you saw it right there. So right below this video down here, I'm getting ready to show you, it was a picture of the CamLink device. I already passed it, so I can't show you that one. All right, should be the next video here. Nope, not that one, not that one. That one. Do you see that right there at the very bottom before I get to it? That's what people would see in their timeline as they're scrolling past. I didn't want them to see the timer. I wanted them to see something else. So Facebook gives you the option only from your desktop that you can go in and select one of those thumbnails, okay, that it pre-made, and then it starts to go to your video, okay? Pretty cool thing that I did not know was there until I accidentally clicked on it. But now I want to go a little bit deeper into what we talked about last night, okay? So for those of you all that are just jumping on, welcome. Let me know in the chat that you're here so I can see you, acknowledge you, all that good stuff. And then we're gonna open it up and do some Q&A and all that good stuff. So what I just showed you guys with the thumbnail, I wanted to know if I could use my own custom thumbnails, because it wasn't an option. I didn't see the option back there, okay? Those of you all that were on last night, this is gonna make so much sense to you guys. Those of you all that one on last night, this is gonna make zero sense to you in context. What's going on, Miss Elaine? Good to see you. What's up, Bridget? So because I couldn't find if it was possible to upload my own thumbnail, like you can on YouTube, you can create your own thumbnail, upload it. What I did is I went to YouTube to figure out if I could create my own thumbnail for this. Okay, you can create your own thumbnail on Facebook for your pre-scheduled pages on your for your business pages on Facebook. Well, on your personal page, I was like, where is this option? So I went to YouTube, right? And we talked about this last night. Just answering people's question about what it is that you do. You answer people's questions. So I went to YouTube, and I'm going to show you where I went. And I put in this type, and I did a search for this, okay? Those of you all that are in the YouTube course, you guys already know this. And I typed in change Facebook Live thumbnail. That's what I typed in, okay? So again, when you're creating your content, we are creating our content for new people, in this case, new people that are going to find us on YouTube, that we're going to answer their questions for. And we typed it in specifically, change Facebook Live thumbnail. So what are people typing? What questions are they typing? How are they literally typing the question in? And then I started to scroll down until I saw a video that I thought was going to answer my question, okay? This is how so when you're creating this content, put your customer hat on, put your consumer hat on. What are they thinking? What are they doing? How are they looking for it? All that good stuff, right? So as I was scrolling down, I got to this video right here near the top. It said, no, not that video, this one. How to change a Facebook video thumbnail 2020. She put the year in there, so I knew it was an updated video. And I just felt like this video just stood out to me as someone that could answer my question, okay? How to change a Facebook video thumbnail 2020. And the real reason I clicked on is the 2020 part, to be honest with you, because I knew it was the most updated thing, because Facebook is always rolling out changes. So I went here, and of course she's making money off me watching her ad, because all she did was answer somebody's questions. And in 3 minutes and 55 seconds, she answered my question. 3 minutes and 55 seconds, she answered my question. And it looks like she answered the question of about 16,000 other people as well. So that content that you think that you've said before, or it's not that important, or not everybody can figure it out, it's something that I'm constantly trying to, like, no, Monty, just create a video about it. As simple as it was to change that thumbnail, I still went out to YouTube to find out if I could do something else with it. And she answered the question. Now here's the good stuff. When you create your content, you ain't got to be perfect. Her answer could have been biased. It could have been right. But regardless, I clicked on her video. She, as a result, is monetized because I'm going to watch at least the first couple minutes of this video just to make sure she's going to answer my question. And the longer I stay on her video, and this is what we talked about last night, if you can get people to watch 2 minutes of your video, you kind of won because that's like the average. So she did 3 minutes and 55 seconds, 14,000 views, 200 some likes on this video, 37 dislikes, but she answered my question. This is the same screen I just showed you guys here. Let me see if I can make that a little bit bigger for you guys. There we go. But this is the same screen that I just showed you, and she walked you through what it would look like to change the thumbnail. She did exactly what I just showed you guys. She's gonna go up to her notifications, see what her new thumbnail looks like. So the very thing that I went and looked for, she answered. And guess what now I can do? I can answer the same question. I could create a video, how to change your Facebook thumbnail, and upload it, because I know there's an audience for it. There was 16,000 views on it, and she wasn't the only one that created a video. So I'm sure people clicked on not only her video but other videos about the same exact thing. Okay, so let me jump into, let me check some comments as I go through here as well. So I hope you guys got a little value out of that, but I ain't done yet. Ms. Ross says, how important is it to do collaborations on YouTube? I I think as you continue to grow your YouTube channel, it's going to be important to touch another audience that you wouldn't be able to touch, just like any other collaboration. So if there's a YouTuber that's got more subscribers than you, then obviously, depending on if you go to their channel to do the video or if they come to your channel to do the video, it definitely will help you tap into another audience, especially if they're in the same industry, the same category. It can only help. I definitely don't see it hurting your channel growth at all, because you're bringing in experts, other people in the industry, and your audience can benefit from that guest that you brought on. Or if you're brought on to a YouTuber that has a lot of followers, a large audience, you can be that celebrity guest that audience could follow too. So collaborations are pretty good in general. I haven't done any on YouTube yet, but I have gotten someone to reach out to me to promote their software based on one of the other videos that I did before. So as your channel grows, it will definitely happen. And I got a chart here that I'm going to get to here in a second as well, to kind of share with you guys some YouTube growth statistics, that good old word. Miss Elaine says, I need to touch base about live broadcast for church. Cool, just let me know. All right, cool. Let me refresh Facebook here and make sure I didn't miss any questions. I know yesterday when I went back and watched my my Facebook, that there was people on here that commented, but I didn't see it come through. All right. How are there 8 people on Facebook and I don't know who all 8 of you are? If you haven't said hi in the chat, let me know that you're here. Otherwise, I don't know how to help you, because I'm tailoring my content to the people that are here, to be honest with you. That's how I always teach. I don't like to teach broad. I like to teach more narrow. So I know Dr. Kai is here. I know Bridget's here. I know Roz is here. Roz is probably logged in like 4 times on Facebook. And then I see Lady C on YouTube side. And who else is over there? All right, C Med. Okay, cool. All right, so let's keep going. Show up, engage, tremendous value, self-explanatory. Drop a teaser, so we did that, and expect nothing in return. That's all the recap of what we did from yesterday, okay? All right, so your new audience. Give me, what's going on, Miss Lakeisha? I want to use somebody's business to give ideas for your new audience, or just kind of go down your social media to see different ways you can address your new audience. Or if you guys want me to do it in real time, I'll go into some people's feed in real time and show you more of some of the strategies of connecting with people. That, like I said last night, I don't try to sell anything. Don't expect anything in return on these social media platforms, okay? You just want to pique interest enough where people at least come check you out. And once they come check you out, it's just your responsibility to make sure the page is good, the information is good, like literally just giving a ton of information away. So give me some businesses. What you guys do, you gotta give me your actual like handle or business name so I can find it easy in search. Lady C says, I like your video you did when you were on the podcast. I must master my equipment, struggling on camera and mics. I have a Surface Pro but a client cracked my screen, need to get it replaced. Ooh, why did they crack your Surface Pro? Get them. So with equipment, Ross said I can use her page. Thank you, Ross. Thank you, Ross. So with equipment, real quick, desktops and computers, laptops are your best way to go. 16 gigs of RAM is going to be ideal if you're going to be doing any live streaming. Microphone, a lot of it's budget. Like I could go out to Amazon and based on your budget kind of give you everything outside of the computer laptop, because that the range and prices there are quite significant. But I can give you a rundown of equipment if you have a budget in mind. Let me put this up here. Jackson. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna bring up your page, Roz. Jackson, feel best. I wanted to use your personal page, to be honest with you. All right. I'm gonna use Roz's personal page. She won't mind. All right, I'm going to Roz's personal page. Here we go. So I'm going to tap into, and I'm just giving you guys strategies. Like I don't use these all the time because some of them are time consuming, but these are ways to just connect with new people. New people, new people, new people. That's the content tonight, all right? Part 2. All right. Let's jump over into, let me scroll down Roz's page first, make sure she ain't got nothing crazy going on here. I'm doing this in real time. Roz, everybody likes to tag you though. I see that. Everybody likes to tag Roz. All right. Hold on, let me see. Roz, I'm looking for one of your Facebook Lives, to be honest with you. One of your group ones. Roz, I didn't realize you don't have any Facebook Lives of you on here. I need some Facebook Lives of you. Come on, let's see. All right, I found something. There we go. No, that doesn't have any traffic on it. You trying to remove those tags? Yeah, it's in your settings. You can remove those tags. Like everything on your page is other people tagging you, Roz. What in the world? All right, I guess I'm gonna have to go to your business page. All right. See, you gonna do it anyway, though. I know you do it because you've been. All right, so this is Roz's Facebook page. Jacksonville's Best Caregivers. Also the same thing on YouTube, right? Now, this is what I mean. This is a strategy in itself too. Let me back up. I know where I want to go tonight, but I'm basing it off who's here. Everybody else that's watching this that don't know me or brand new, y'all gonna be confused on part 2 for sure. All right, so I'm gonna give you a YouTube strategy. One of the things that YouTube likes is, or any of the platforms like it, but YouTube likes it when your video gets views quickly, okay? So let's say I upload a video on Monday morning at 10 a.m. YouTube likes it if the audience responds to that video by an hour. Like you already got like 20 views on your video. That helps the algorithms. It helps YouTube know that, oh, this video is liked, people are responding to it, and it just helps it get placed better, right? And when I jumped over onto Roz's Facebook page, it made me think of this. Now, one of the things that you can do to help promote YouTube, your videos, is when you upload your videos, you upload them as unlisted, okay? So I'm not going to do screen share. I'm going to take my time on it. I'll go too slow if I do screen share tonight with that one. But when you upload your videos on YouTube, you mark them an unlisted. That way the public YouTube audience doesn't see your videos yet. Your subscribers don't see your videos yet. But what you do is you take your YouTube video itself and you start to share it while it's unlisted. It's still going to be seen when people go to click on it. They can click on it and it'll take them right out to YouTube and people could see your video, except it'll be unlisted. This is just one strategy. There's a lot of different ways you can do YouTube. But if the video is unlisted, you have to share it to people so they can find it. So that means putting it in Facebook groups, putting it on your Facebook timeline, put it in your blog website, running traffic to it. However it is you want to market your video, you do that. You let it get some traction that way for a day or two, okay? And after you've gotten some views to it, then you go back to your video and you mark it as public. Okay, so what happened is you got views to your video, and as soon as you went public with it, it tells the platform that, hey, we already got X amount of views and this video just came out. So if you shared it to your groups and you got 20 views on your video while it's unlisted, when you hit public, it will help your video be seen better in the algorithm, okay? That's just one strategy you can do, and it just came to mind when I saw her video in the Facebook group. You can also do premiere videos, so you don't have to, you can't do both. So you're basically picking one or the other. You can do a premiere video where maybe you want to be in the chat in real time and answer questions. So people see your video as a live video, it's premiering now. And that allows you to be in the chat in real time. So you can't do both of them because I know somebody's going to ask, but they're just two different ways you can leverage these platforms, okay? So let me jump back over here. All right, so going back to what I was talking about, new people. Now you can see here, Roz goes back and responds to people saying thank you. Just a simple thing like that just helps. Just going back saying thank you. A little conversation with Miss Elaine on here. I see that. Let me see what else you got on here. Another video. I'm trying to see if you got some engagement on here. We're going to do some YouTube engagement stuff. There we go. We got 9 shares on here. Now, one thing that I will try to get better about is going through my shares and responding to the people that shared the video. This again, just another way just to help your video keep getting seen. Leaving a comment that just says, hey, thanks for sharing. Asking the question similar to YouTube as somebody's watching your videos. Hey, what did you get out of the video? I've said this on a live before, asking for feedback. It's not like you really care, but say, hey, did you like the music I used in the video? It's not like you really going to go back and change the music, but it's getting people to type. It's getting people to take an action. It's getting people to respond. It's getting people to engage. So when I'm saying engagement, I'm not saying this whole back and forth dialogue thing per se, where they're doing it. How do I word it? You're kind of forcing their hand to engage. If I say, hey, how did you like my video? Give me some feedback. Like, it's kind of like an open-ended question, open-ended statement. You can give me whatever feedback you want and I'm fine with it. Because at the end of the day, you just need them to type something. Loved it, hated it, didn't care for it. Whatever it was, it doesn't matter. Long as you're happy with it and you got it out there and you got one person that's telling you great, that's all that really matters. Because at the end of the day, expect nothing in return. Lady C says, when you respond to people who have shared it, will it reactivate for the lack of correct words, the video with the people who shared it with. It will. It will. Microphone is out again. All right, let me reset it again. I don't know what's going on with it tonight. I did charge it up this time. All right, let me know if that sounds better. Let me know if that sounds better. That is weird. All right, what if I put it down here? Now, if I hit the table, then y'all will definitely hear it if I hit this table. All right. Just let me know how it sounds. This is good. Okay. With just a short group, I'm about to take this into a private Zoom just for y'all. Because I'm still trying to figure out who these 8 people are on Facebook, because I'm counting on my hand who they are, and there ain't 8 people typing in the chat. So going back to your question, Lady C, so it will. Yes, short answer is yes. It will reactivate it back into the feed. So I did this video on a while ago, almost like 6 months ago, and all I did was just type into it. Let me see if I can scroll down. It's gonna take me forever to scroll down. But all I did was just leave another comment in it and boost it back up, and then people started re-engaging with the video all over again. Like it was almost like the video was brand new, but the video was so old, and I was trying to figure out why these people kept engaging with this video, because I knew they weren't scrolling down the timeline. It takes too long to scroll down someone's timeline because there's no reason to, one, and like I'm scrolling down now for something I know where it is, and like it's going to be a while before I get to it. But just by leaving a comment in there, I guarantee this video will probably get more interaction again, just because I went down my timeline and reshared it, or not even reshared it. I just left a comment in it, and everybody that sees it will see it. All right, so I'll do this one. Okay. All right, so this video I did April 2nd, talking about my YouTube journey. Okay. 700. I had. Oh, this is crazy. I still can't believe how fast my YouTube channel's blown up. April 2nd, I posted this video how I had just passed 700 subscribers on YouTube. Okay. On April 2nd. Now, on June 27th, I'm over 8,000 subscribers. Now, if I come in here and just said, just crossed 8,000 plus subscribers, this post is going to go back up in my feed, and it's going to go back into everyone else's feed as well when I click this home button. Okay, so people that are clicking the home button or scrolling, there's going to be a high likelihood that people are going to see that post from April 2nd back in their feeds again. Okay, so that's what I love about that strategy. And then under most recent, I don't know how you all look at your videos, but sometimes I'll switch between top news and most recent. I don't know what the stats say for how most people look at their news feeds, but under most recent, it tells you what's going on like right now, forest feeds, but I have to click to get to that. So because these are posts that like literally happened a minute ago, 5 minutes ago, I wouldn't necessarily see it here, or my audience wouldn't necessarily see it here. But if your feed is defaulted to top stories like mine, I would see it here. Because if you see now, this says 38 minutes ago. Justin posted this comment 38 minutes ago, but it was my very first one that I saw. That makes sense. So news feed, he posted this 38 minutes ago. I'm just now, this is the very first post on my news feed versus most recent. These people are posting in just now, 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. See, so there's a difference in the algorithm just by the way people are viewing it. And so all I'm doing, I'm playing the algorithm game because I know people's feeds are most likely turned to top stories by default. That's why I would just comment on my old post because I know there's a good chance of them actually seeing it. Now, if this was reversed, if it actually said top stories or most recent first, I wouldn't do it because it wouldn't be worth the time because people probably really wouldn't see it because it wasn't a recent post, a recent upload. So I hope that makes sense. And I hope my microphone is working. All right. C Mead says, how do you get paid for your YouTube videos? So YouTube is all algorithm or not. I'm getting ready to go down the wrong tangent. YouTube is a search engine that pays you based off of volume, subscribers, and views. Okay. So if you're on YouTube, and I'll look at your YouTube channel if you want me to, you have to reach the following thresholds to get paid directly from YouTube. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Once you accomplish those two things, then you'll have the ability to get monetized through Google AdSense. So the people that are paying for ads to be run, you basically the ads are run on your video and you can monetize that. So if I go, let me bring up a YouTube page here. Go to a YouTube channel here. All right, so I'm gonna go to YouTube channel. Let's see, Marissa Romero. Okay, if I click on her video, there is a 21-second ad that's playing right now. Now, that's because she reached the threshold of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So ads can play on her channel right here. And then during the middle of videos, you'll see ad breaks, like a video play, and then all of a sudden it'll go to an ad. You also see ads in the lower section of videos. And the more ads that you allow on your videos, the more you can make. So if I go into one of my videos and show you. Let's go into edit here in monetization. So once you get monetized, you'll see this screen here, and you can choose what types of or where your ads are placed on your videos. So the same things I just showed you, the beginning skippable ads, the ads in the middle of your videos, the overlays, sponsored ads can be placed all around your videos. Now, the more you allow, the more that you can make, depending on your audience. Maybe your audience is like, you got too many ads, take them out. So it depends on your audience, but your audience isn't paying you. So if they watch your videos, this is how you can make money. So that's how you make it with Google AdSense. But if you have not reached those thresholds, you can still make good money. So on last night's video, I walked through the affiliate program that I had talked about, a platform that I've used. I did a video on it. I put a link to the referral program, and if people went and they purchased it, I was able to make commissions from that. If you have your own course, your own product, you put a link to it in the description section, and when people click on it, they can buy from your website. They can sign up for your coaching program. They can do all of that stuff. So you can monetize directly from YouTube, or you can monetize indirectly from YouTube. But the thing is, just you have to put up content in order for people to find you to be able to do either one of those options. Let's scroll down here. Yep, so volume, subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours is not as much as you think. So you do have to get that in a calendar, a rolling 365 days though. So let's say you only get to 500 subscribers this year, or in a 365 day period, it just kind of keeps moving the clock along with you. So you definitely have to get that within that time period of 365 days. So once you start your YouTube journey, don't don't lag off with it, because you don't want to go a whole year and all of a sudden you haven't posted videos. You got to start over to try to get to that 1,000 and that 4,000 threshold in a 365-day time period. Okay. So put up some videos, which leads me into what I want to share with you guys tonight for a graphic. If you have questions and I missed anything, let me know. Let me refresh on Facebook. So one of the things, what's going on, Glenn? One of the things with YouTube is you have to be patient with it, okay? It's not an overnight success. I posted about 35 to 40 videos, and I'll show you my analytics before I had my videos actually start to reach people, okay? So I found this graphic from another YouTuber, Sean Cannell, and he was talking about it earlier today on his Facebook Live, of how many videos on average, how many videos it takes to get to a certain amount of subscribers. Okay, these are averages. This does not mean yours will go this fast. It doesn't mean yours will go this slow. But I thought it gave awesome insight into what it takes to grow a YouTube channel. And I get a lot of responses to the videos I do about YouTube about, hey, can you look at my channel and let me know how I can grow it faster or what I can do better. But when I go and look at the channel, there's only like 2 or 3 videos there. There's nothing to work off of. YouTube needs you to upload content. They need you to upload videos. 3 videos in a sea of millions of videos is nothing. You have to upload content. Like, it takes more than 3 to do anything. Like, if you want to go drive your car, you need more than 3 wheels. You need at least 4 wheels. And if you want to play it safe, you need at least a spare tire in the car. Like, so you need to put up more than just a couple. You need to wait more than just a month to see the results. And so when he shared this graphic, I was like, I got to share it with you all. So here are the kind of the numbers of what it takes on average, what's currently going on in the YouTube landscape, right? To reach 1,000 or 10,000 subscribers, 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers, on average, you're looking to upload 152 videos, okay? I probably won't even get to step 2, 3, and 4 on this because it's not relevant yet for you guys. It's not even relevant for me yet. I'm getting close to orange, okay? Hence the orange background tonight. So if you have less than 152 videos uploaded on YouTube and you have less than 1,000 subscribers, this is probably why. Now, there are ways to speed up the curve. Of course, that's kind of what I've been helping people with during the class and during the course. Different conversation. But if you're brand new to it, you have to upload content. And you saw that I shared with y'all the lady that did a 3-minute and 55-second tutorial, right? And it had 14,000 views. So you don't necessarily have to upload 10-minute video, 110-minute videos, or 25 hour-long live sessions. You just have to upload enough content where you can be found and people actually want to watch and actually subscribe to your channel. These are the average statistics on, I don't know this source. I was trying to find the source of this to give it to you guys so you can go look it up if you wanted to. But you have to upload videos, okay? So I'm gonna share with y'all my analytics so you can see what I mean. All right, I'm gonna go back, okay? Now, right here in the middle, this is the video that blew up my channel for me, okay? 126,000. But I'm gonna go back before this video so you can actually see what my numbers look like. And I was trying to grow my channel, okay? These are what my numbers look like. So 22 views, 111 views, 98, 39. Or these two don't count because they're unlisted. Let me go back here, go back to a public video right here. 114, 123, 28 views, and then it gets even worse. I promise you, it gets worse. Okay, and this is a favor. I was shooting videos in 4K. I thought I had my little cadence down. I thought I had all this stuff. Okay, let me go back here. I have in this video, I was talking about geofencing stuff. I was talking about creating ads or creating clickable thumbnails. I only had 21 views on this video. Still to this day, this video only has 21 views. And I thought it was pretty good. But again, number 5, expect nothing in return. All right, expect nothing in return. All right, social media posting strategies. So kind of a little bit of what I was talking about to you all earlier, just about some of the things you can do. I did a whole video on this. It has 50 views since January. It hasn't done anything. Um, Digital stacking. I talked about all this stuff. I stopped posting on Facebook. I had 60 views on this video. I thought it was a good little teaser video to get people to stop. But I had to just keep uploading and uploading and uploading and uploading videos until I finally got that one to just take off. So upload videos. There's no easy way around it. You have to upload content. You have to produce content. You have to record yourself when you're doing your Zoom meetings and take that piece of it out and upload that, because it saves you time from having to sit down and turn the camera on. I was just looking at one of Glenn and Les's videos from there. It was like a private Zoom meeting, but they were talking about branding, and like the section and how they talked about it was so good that it was worth putting up on social media because it was so good. They didn't have to create it, but it was just general conversation, and it was informative to the audience that was going to watch it. So the things you have previously, and I'm still talking about connecting with new people, y'all. The things that you already have, new people haven't seen that yet. Only your existing audience has probably seen it. Only the people that follow you on a regular basis have seen it. So go back in your file, in your drawer, find that old content, find the content you think is old, pull it back out, dust it off, re-upload it, because a brand new audience is going to see it. Okay. Let's go back and look at some of these comments and questions, and we'll jump off. We've been on here an hour. I promise myself I'm not staying on 2 hours tonight. Let me open this a little bit bigger so I can see. With one of your one-on-one sessions, can we structure it to have a pre-look at our YouTube channel before we meet? I'll look at your YouTube channel right now. I'll save you some time and money. Give me your channel name. I'll look at it right now. Oh, hold on. I'm subscribed to it. Hold on. Let me bring it up. We can do this right now. You're going to help teach somebody. We going to look at this right now. All right. So y'all do me a favor. I'm going to share it in the chat too. All right. I'm going to share it in the chat. Hey, there's Trudy. There's somebody. There. I knew I had some people on here that hadn't commented on my Facebook channel page yet. I'm going to have to strip it down and refriend people if they hop on this Facebook Live and they don't speak up. Just messing with you, Miss Trudy. What's going on? I'm going to answer your question here. I'm going to make sure I put that in the chat here. Yeah, I'm saving your time right now. I'm telling you, if you catch me live, I'm gonna help you out. I'm trying to save you $250 so we can spend that actually like doing some other stuff, like giving you more value. That's how I do. All right, so plus you gave me a super chat on YouTube, so you already know you got special privileges right now, right? So Trudy on Facebook said, how often do you need to upload? It is up to you. However fast you can put up content is how fast you need to upload. Now, if you can put up content fast. Look, all my Facebook people, they showing up now. I see Melody, Shaquan, yeah. I see. I knew y'all were out here. I knew it. If you can upload multiple times a week, good. But you wanna think about quality. You wanna think about what you can actually do. I'm a realist. Don't if You should post every single day, hands down, if you can. The reality is you can't do it. None of us can do it, and we can't do it consistently. So take that and just throw that out. So it's what's my schedule look like? What does my life look like? When can I actually sit down, concentrate, and record a video? And when can I actually do it on a regular basis? Is Monday evenings consistent for me? Is Wednesday my day off from work and I have all day and I can sit there and record videos? So when you're starting off, you just want to get videos up as fast as you can, as often as you can. I started with like 2 to 3 a week. Once you get to the threshold where a video starts to take off for you, you can kind of throttle it back down a little bit because the video is kind of helping you out on its own. That one video, I'm still getting like 50 to 80 subscribers alone a day because of that one video. So I don't have to go and fight the YouTube battle for subscribers right now, but I still try to get up at least two a week, or at least record two a week. I've been working on trying to update this like mastermind course thing, but do as many as you can to get them up. Okay, so I hope that helps you out. And I want to look at your channel if you drop your channel name into. All right. Melody said, came on to see what you're talking about today. We're talking about connecting with new people, how to connect with the new people, but not how to do it like hit the button, just like reach out, but like how to engage them in your feed. So like how I'm doing it right now, since you're new to my live streams, how I can like talk to you specifically without neglecting my content, without neglecting everybody else, but how to connect with the new person, because the new person might only come one time to your live and then that's it. But if I can engage them enough, will they come back? Can I get them to come back just to see what else it is that might happen? What I could teach them, what I could share with them, what questions I could answer them to get them to come back. So that's the concept tonight. All right, so let's look at Lady C's Facebook or YouTube. All right, let's go. I got it pulled up over here. All right. Now, let me know, you're a realtor, right? Your page is going to be about real estate. Let me know in the chat. So right now you have 2 subscribers. So one thing is to think about is, are you going to brand yourself, brand your name, or brand a business? Right now, it looks like we're branding your name. And what I like to do is think about, one, who else is in your space? Oh, that's an old page. Okay. What's going on? Is it Shania on Facebook? What's going on? I told you, I knew I had some Facebook lurkers that's sitting there. I love it when y'all show up and just say hi. I appreciate it. That's the old one. So let me know what the new page is. Oh, this one. There we go. I'm subscribed to the new one. All right. So first things first. Okay, you saw that, right? So what I did was, if y'all ever jump on my live feeds, I swear everything is a teaching point for me. I swear it is, because it's so important, and I don't want. I'm talking to my newbies on social media. I'm talking to the people that are trying to figure this out. So if y'all ever want to know who my audience is, that's my audience. All right. So what I just did, right, and this is what the users will do. This is what the consumers will do. This is how we use social media. I typed in your name in search to find you, right? But what I found was the old YouTube channel that you're not even going to use. So number one thing is, you wanted to delete this, because if we all of a sudden if everybody went and they subscribed to your channel, because I think I sent them the wrong link, because I sent them this one. So the first thing you want to do is figure out what your login is for this one and get rid of it, so you don't have people subscribing to the wrong channel. Okay, Get rid of it, find it some kind of way, hit up YouTube, say, hey, I created this channel, I need to get rid of it, I forgot my login, whatever it takes, get rid of this channel, okay? So we're gonna hit up the new channel here. All right, big difference, big difference. Now it looks familiar. I like the branding on it. I like your colors. I can tell your color themes, good. Keep it consistent, use the same colors throughout. Um, so love it, love it, love it. All right. I'm just kind of reading. Summertime's readings, COVID-19, summertime throwback, COVID-19, real listeners podcast. Okay. All right. Let me do search this way. Okay, you got quite a few videos up. Okay. Now hope I'm gonna pick you apart a little bit, okay? This ain't gonna be it's you helping other people. Trust me, you helping other people. All these videos down here, I'm gonna start from the bottom. I would put on custom thumbnail images for all of these videos, okay? All thumbnail videos. Just like you have up at here to the top, all these down here at the bottom, add a custom thumbnail to it. That will get you clicks right off the bat. People are people. If they see something that they like your current thumbnails, that they pop, and people will click on it because of the thumbnail image itself. So unless I know you, I probably wouldn't click on your videos. So you want people to click, give them a reason to click. All right. Um, just learned about titles. Going to change it. Okay, cool. That's what I was going to hit on next. Your titles. Okay. Think about what people are typing in to chat. So let's see. Like something like home renovations on a budget. I love the title because if people will actually type in the words home renovations. How do I do home renovations? How can I save money on home renovations? Home renovations on a budget. So titles like that work, and you can deep dive into those specific topics and create multiple videos around the same thing. So you can create, instead of doing one video about home renovations, create like 8 videos about home renovations. And you talked about over here how to do a kitchen, how to do a bathroom, how to do the backyard, how to do the deck, how to do the front yard, how to do landscaping, like, but all of it is tied off of the one concept of home renovations, okay? Because that's what people are actually looking for. And you just taproot that section, and you can do it for all your big topic level content, okay? And these are like sub content levels that you can dive into. Home buying process 101, videos like that, you can create a bunch of content around it. Now, video titles like when balling on a budget meets the club, nobody's going to YouTube to type when balling on a budget. You know what I mean? It could work for your thumbnail because the thumbnail gets it. That's what people see when balling on a budget, because it doesn't matter what is on your thumbnail verbiage wise per se. That is strictly an image that gets someone's attention to click. That can clickbait title all you want on the thumbnail itself when balling on a budget. But the title, that's what people are searching for. So you have to get that part right. What are people typing in to to find you? So rather than when balling on a budget, you could do something more on the lines of house saving tips or home ownership cost savings, things like that. Those keywords that people are going to be typing in. Okay. Um, so I hope that gives you a good start right there. And then some things you can think about later are playlists. So like your podcasts are all in a playlist, which you're already doing. So that's great. So people, when they hear one playlist, they start to go down the rabbit hole of multiple. I know this lady right here, former WNBA superstar with the Washington Mystics. So if you go down the playlist right here, people can start with one and keep on going down your playlist. Now, one of the things that I talked to Dr. Kai in our actual course is to consider, since you're already doing podcasts, consider doing video podcasts so that we can see the video of this, because if you do this on video, you knocked out the video element, right? Same thing. All you did this time was turn on the camera. And because you're in the real estate space, a great example I can think of for you to kind of check out his flow is Mr. Tom Ferry. So I'm going to do Tom Ferry Real Estate. I'm recording my first one tomorrow. Awesome. So Tom Ferry, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with them in the real estate space. If not, check him out. But he does his video podcasts. So this is him doing his podcast, right? He's knocking out video element. He's doing his podcast. He's probably having somebody transcribe his videos for him. And as a YouTube viewer, I can watch. Hence why we go to YouTube. All right. You can do audio, nothing wrong with audio. But if you want people to subscribe, I can actually watch it and tell people, hey, subscribe. I can do little pop-ups. It's engaging, right? Going back to tip number 2, engage with the audience. Different ways we can engage just by using the video itself. So I hope that just saved you $250. So the next $250, we can dive deeper. But hope I gave you your money's worth on that one real quick. Let's see. Let me scroll back up here. I'm not staying on 2 hours tonight. 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 I'm trying to tell myself that. Changing titles based on top searches. Yep. Melody says, can you look at my YouTube channel? I just started. I will definitely bring it up here. I think I remember subscribing. You're in the child literacy space, I do believe. All right, cool. All right, let me answer any questions before I dive into it. I got your page pulled up. Follow Tom. All right, scrolling. Cool. All right, I think I'm caught up. All right, let me go over here and see how many people on YouTube. All right, you YouTube stalkers, you better say something. All right, you have videos on how to switch overlays. All right, let me see. Okay, just make sure that YouTube or Facebook is not missing none of these videos. What up, Chris? All right, Shania, I'm gonna come back to your questions. Okay, I'm gonna come back to your question because it's video related, so I will come back to that. I love Ross. Ross is the best. All right, so let's look at loving literacy. All right. So, love the banner image itself. All right, I subscribe to your video. I love the intro video here. You're leveraging that part of it. Down here, same thing. As I would tell you to find a consistent thumbnail type of brand or theme you're going for. I see it on 2 images, recalling letters and sight words and letter recognition reading, and then I see 2 of you. So if you want to brand yourself, here with your colors, definitely consider that. So pick one or the other. Ross says she loves the banner. I'm shameless promo. If y'all aren't in the YouTube course, one of the benefits is getting feedback from other people. And the reason I point that out, and thank you, Ross, for saying you love the banner. What's up, Shay? Shay's a first-time viewer. Shay, you are the perfect example of why I'm doing this video right now. So, Shay, if you got questions related to tech, digital, and social media, put that in the chat. Because I want to check it out. I want to help you. I want to help you grow. Now, what Roz said was on Facebook, she says, I love the banner. So in the YouTube group, we can help get other people's opinions, okay? Like in a safe environment. Because what I like might not be what Roz likes. What you like might not be what I like, but you can get a good feedback based off of what other people like. Very quickly, I didn't ask the question. Roz said, I like the banner. So you know that, okay, that this banner works per se. Not because you like it, but because your audience likes it. That's this whole social media YouTube thing. Okay. Yeah, class that started on the 16th, but yeah, she can come to the next one though. I'm gonna do another one. Elaine says she likes the banner too, so everybody likes your banner. So whatever you do, don't change the banner, okay? But what you could do is, because you know everybody is liking the banner, is use the theme of the banner in your thumbnail images, like colors, the pink, the blue, the yellow. Use those same type of colors to match your brand in your thumbnails as well. So that could be something you can consider. Okay. Um, Post more videos. Let me click on videos, see how many videos you got out here. So you got 7 videos. Upload more videos, self-explanatory. Um, Anybody that came on late, here's the 152. Shoot for 152 videos. Okay. Upload, upload, upload. Um, let's see. Create searchable titles. Same thing. Titles have to be searchable. If I'm looking at the second one, Michelle Davis interview, nobody, unless Michelle Davis, I don't know who she is, but unless she's famous like Oprah or Tyler Perry or something like that, nobody is typing in her name. So this video won't get found by new people, new audience. Hence the whole theme of tonight, right? New people, connecting with new people. May 25th, 2020, trash it. Start over again on that one. I don't even know what this video is about. It doesn't tell me anything. It just tells me a date. Um, letter recognizing, letter recognition reading activity. I do a search on it, but obviously, like, I can tell letter recognition would be something people type in. You got more views there. Um, Loving literacy, turning tears into smiles. I like the title on that. Um, but the concept of loving literacy, someone would have to know, they would have to know your brand, if that makes sense, because they would have to know to type in loving literacy. Now, I'm going to assume, because I haven't watched your videos, that it's for kids and sight words related to kids. So if I was to do a search, I would search for things probably around, uh, I'm trying to, I'm working with a guy that does something similar to you, so I'm trying not to use the same thing. Like, he does what it's called opposite words, okay? So if I did opposite words for kids, like, there's a whole bunch of videos that populate. So if your audience is the kid directly, you could do something like this. But if it's more so to the teachers and parents, it's teaching opposite words. And then you see more of the classroom things pop out with students and teachers pop out, not necessarily all directly toward the parent or directly toward the kid. So again, it's a title thing, really. It's just, what are people searching for, and creating those titles around that. But definitely just start uploading some more videos for sure. Um, is there a minimum? Gosh, Miss Mitchell. I'm gonna call you Miss Mitchell. I am horrible with names. If y'all are brand new to me, I'm horrible with names. So I'm apologizing in advance. Um, you got 2 questions for her. Is there a minimum time video should be? No. I showed the one video at the beginning. The lady's video was 3 minutes long, had 16,000 views on it. It answered my question in 4 minutes. I was happy. So there is no minimum on it, but you really should look to go for that 7 to 12 minute block time. That is the average for the people that are doing well on YouTube. So 7 to 12 minutes is kind of that block range for YouTube videos, if you can. Doesn't have to be that exactly, but that's kind of your range. I have videos over, I have videos less. Um, to your question with overlays and graphics, um, it's kind of hard to demo because I'm at home. I'm not in my office. I promise y'all, I, I promise I'll go back to the office sometime. I've gotten comfortable, and you all know how it is. When you get comfortable, you kind of get comfortable. So I just gotten comfortable. But if I was at my office, I could bring up my other monitors and kind of show you some overlay stuff. But um, on my website, I do have a whole course on overlays, but all it is graphics. I put graphics on top of video, on top of images. That's all it is. It's just graphics using OBS, Open Broadcaster software. So I have a whole course on it. Matter of fact, go to my YouTube channel. If you want to learn how to do the graphics, go to my YouTube channel and look for live streaming for churches. It'll walk you through it. I think I have graphics in there. So I hope I knocked out both of those questions for you. Roz said her YouTube videos range from 4 to 10, so we good. Because Roz, you drop knowledge in your videos. So if you're educating people and you're putting that knowledge in there, that education piece where people can get the content and move on, that is the goal. That's the goal. If it takes you 18 minutes to answer the person's question, they ain't gonna watch the whole 18 minutes. Real-time examples of application from your time investment. Search how to delete YouTube channels 2020. I found the perfect one. I'm getting rid of the old channel tonight. We fix issues. That's what we do. We answer questions in real time. All right. Shay says, what are you using for screen share with your pic and logo on it? That's awesome. Again, kind of difficult to share without doing the infinite loop thing, but it's just graphics. I'm gonna try it. I don't know what it's gonna look like. It's gonna probably look crazy to y'all. All right. If y'all can see it, just type yes in the chat. Y'all can, let me move this over so I can see. So if y'all can see what I'm showing on the screen and it doesn't look crazy, just type yes, and then I'll explain it real quick here. And while y'all are doing that, I'm checking my phone. Monty, you're not going to be on for 2 hours. You're not going to be on for 2 hours. You're not going to be on for 2 hours, even though you've been on for an hour and a half. But you better be giving a bunch of value if you're going to be on here for 2 hours. Okay. All right. I just had to talk to myself real quick, right? All right. Lady C says she can see. All right. So how am I doing overlays and graphics and frames and all this kind of stuff? All right. So these are all just these are all just images. That's how I want you to think about this. These are just graphics, pictures. That's all these are, okay? Now, if you're familiar with OBS, let me do it this way so I can show what this looks like here by itself. All right, so I have a bunch of graphics that I use, and I change the colors. I don't always use these. You can create your own just once you play with OBS. There's just so many things you can do. But what I'm gonna do is just grab a graphic, or I'm gonna create a new scene over here. All right, so I'm just call this the test scene. Okay, I'm gonna hit OK, and you see on the left hand side it's completely blank. All right, all I'm gonna do is just bring one of my graphics and drop it in here. Okay, so it's just a picture. It's just a picture, and then I'm going to bring in different pictures. That's all I'm doing. So my logo is just a picture. So if I remember where I saved my pictures at, where did I save my graphic at? I have no idea where I pulled my graphic from. Let's do this. I'll bring in my countdown timer stuff so you can see that. Okay. Now I'll bring graphics back here. All right, so I was going to use stuff earlier today. So all I'm going to do is like literally drag it onto my computer. And this is a graphic of adding friends. So in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, the white graphic with the plus sign, that's what this is. So as you can see, it doesn't look right. It blends in. So all I did was just adjust it. And there's so many different features inside of OBS. And I'm trying to figure out which way I did it. There we go. So it's just a graphic. Okay, I can bring in another graphic that you guys are already seen on my other slide for live streaming. I just bring it in. I add my video camera. So everything, like literally everything is just a graphic, an image, or audio files. And I think I did something wrong there. Okay. Video capture, A6400. So this is my camera. So I'm just gonna resize it to exactly the dimensions I want. Shay says, do you teach all this in a course? Yep, I teach all of this in a course. Teached it like 4 years ago, and I just redid it. Now, I will say everybody's setup is completely different, so I don't know what everybody wants. So let me switch this over so you can see the brand new of what I just created. All right. So that's the brand new creation in real time. Everybody's needs for OBS is different. I like teaching everything in real time versus courses. Like even like the YouTube course now I'm teaching, like I still haven't even uploaded all the videos. Like I've got them all recorded, but like to upload the videos, it takes forever. So knowing the application of what you're trying to use it for always helps. But the course is good. I'm just saying that if you buy the course, like if there's something missing, it's because it's built for churches, how to live stream for churches. So there's some stuff that they would never need. Now these overlays and stuff, I walk through people where to find them from because I'm not building them out because it takes time. And even these I had to pay for them because I didn't feel like building them. All right, let's go. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm deciding on whether to use my business or myself to build credibility for my business. What do you recommend? Depends on your product, depends on your service. I'm the worst person to ask that question too, because that's my internal debate too. I don't know if I want to I know what I want to do. I want to build a business and sell it. Like I'm not trying to keep it. I want to build something and sell it, but I do want to build my personal brand, just not yet. I'm nowhere near. I don't have the audience for it yet. Like there's 10 people watching, and I guarantee you what I teach is like way better than what a lot of people teach, because I talk more from the practical standpoint of like how just to use this stuff more so than just theory all the time. Running Facebook ads are great until they don't work, and then when you try to figure them out on your own and you're stuck, that I'm that guy that like, okay, we gotta relook at this strategy. This ain't working. So if it ain't working, what's broken, and then like diving into it, not just, well, you must be doing something wrong. No, something was like legitimately not working. Do we have to change the offer, change the audience, go video, try audio, like what it is? We have to troubleshoot this. So I'm good at it. Shay says, what is your live time so I can be sure? I don't have a live time because I'm like super busy. So what I tell people is if you catch me live, that is the time to ask questions, because I have no consistent live time. Everything else is going on. I just don't have the time to jump on live consistently and regularly like I used to. But there's definitely other people that I would refer you to for things. So if it's not a course, if you're not inside of a course with me, chances are that's the only way I'll even respond now. Just because, like, when I say YouTube has really blown up for me, it really has. Like, a lot of questions come in there, a lot of requests come in there. So it's literally, I have to push people to a pay gate. Otherwise, I would lose my mind trying to answer questions, because it costs time, it costs effort to answer questions, and it takes me away from revenue generating activities. So if somebody wants to pay me $1,500 a month to manage their YouTube channel, my time is managing the YouTube channel versus jumping on live stream and educating and talking. I love doing this stuff, so when I do have the time to do it, I definitely try to. So if you ever catch me live sporadically, randomly, that is definitely the time to jump on. Now, it's not a strategy that I would teach and recommend, because if you're trying to grow an audience, you need to show up at the same time every single time. But I'm at a different stage in my personal business where I don't necessarily have to do it to grow an audience, because the audience I want to grow is on YouTube. I hope this is making sense and not like sounding like cockiness. It's just that the audience for me is on YouTube, and the people that have already followed me on Facebook for like years, or on Periscope for years,